Hey everyone, welcome back. Today, we're going to explore something truly fascinating about the human mind. Have you ever noticed something kind of strange? We can sit there and watch YouTube shorts for 2 solid hours without even blinking, but the exact moment we open up a difficult task, suddenly our brain behaves like we're literally being hunted in the wild. Just notice this familiar routine. You sit down to study, right? And somehow your brain immediately says, well, before we begin, maybe we should clean the room, watch just one productivity video, grab some water, reorganize the whole desk, and maybe Google how to focus better. And after all that, the actual task still hasn't even started. It's funny, sure, but it's also deeply human. See, most people just think they're lazy, but the truth is actually way more fascinating than that. Your brain simply wasn't designed to chase difficult things naturally. It's fundamentally designed to conserve energy. Think about it. Thousands of years ago, humans survived by avoiding any unnecessary effort. The ancient brain absolutely loved comfort, safety, certainty, and immediate rewards. And honestly, your brain still operates exactly that way today. That's exactly why scrolling feels so effortless, because your brain loves instant gratification. A new video, a new image, another dopamine hit. It's fast, it's easy, and it's totally predictable. Meanwhile, difficult things like studying, building a business, creating art, working out, or learning a new skill, those all feel uncertain. And uncertainty requires energy. Believe me, the brain hates that. So this is why we procrastinate. It's not because we're weak. It's because modern life is constantly training our brains to choose easy stimulation over meaningful effort. I want you to think about this carefully. One side of the internet is constantly shouting at you to build your dream life. But the other side? It's handing your brain unlimited entertainment, 24 hours a day. It's the ultimate modern dilemma. It's literally like trying to eat healthy while living inside a pizza shop. And the scary part is, modern apps understand human psychology extremely well. The notifications, the short videos, the infinite scrolling, every single thing is meticulously designed to keep your attention. Day by day, your brain slowly becomes trained for speed, novelty, and constant stimulation. So when you finally sit down quietly to do some deep work, the task actually feels painful. Not because the task itself is impossible, but because your nervous system has become completely overstimulated. And honestly, I think this is one of the absolute biggest struggles for modern humans. We've kind of lost the ability to stay with one thing long enough. We want results fast. We want motivation instantly. We want transformation immediately. But as you know, meaningful things just don't work like that. Muscles are built slowly. Skills are built slowly. Strong minds are built slowly. Even true confidence is built slowly, purely through repetition. And this right here is exactly where most humans quit, because the beginning of every single meaningful thing feels uncomfortable. Going to the gym feels uncomfortable at first. Learning feels uncomfortable. Creating feels uncomfortable. Heck, even sitting alone with your own thoughts feels uncomfortable sometimes. But discomfort isn't always a sign to stop. Sometimes it's actually the very sign that growth is happening. Now here's the really beautiful part. Your brain can actually be trained. The human brain, literally, physically changes based on repeated actions. Science calls this neuroplasticity, which is basically just a fancy scientific way of saying your habits slowly rewire your mind. So every single time you focus, finish a task, avoid a distraction, or push forward despite feeling resistance, you are actually training your brain to become stronger. Not overnight, of course, but gradually. And honestly, I think a lot of people fail because they expect motivation to just magically appear first. But action usually comes before motivation, not after. The brain trusts evidence. So when you repeatedly show yourself, hey, I can sit down and do difficult things, your identity slowly begins to change. You stop seeing yourself as lazy, and you start becoming someone who can execute consistently. And that changes absolutely everything. So maybe the goal here isn't to become some perfect productivity machine. Maybe the real goal is simply this: to train your attention in a world that is completely designed to destroy it. Because today, the humans who can still focus deeply, they create, build, learn, and transform so much faster than almost anyone else. And maybe that is the real modern superpower. Not raw intelligence, not natural talent, but the simple ability to do difficult things, even when your brain is screaming for comfort instead. So what hard thing will you choose to conquer today? See you in the next explainer.